Hello Taurus and Taurus Rising, welcome to my esoteric channel. My name is Kat and this is your tarot reading. So we have a total solar eclipse in Pisces in the month of March 8th and 9th. And for you, what it means is I think there should be some changes happening with your circle of friends, with your hopes and wishes and maybe your plans for the future. And I'm being shown some of it here in cards here today. What I have at the core of your reading is there is some kind of change or movement, possibly for some of you change of residence, for some of you some kind of departure, or so either a person will depart, leave your life, or you will leave. And so therefore, there's this change coming in. And the way you got here, I'm being shown that maybe you're regretting something you did or something you didn't do in your recent past. Maybe you did not make the right decision, or what I'm getting more is a sense of maybe procrastination, or you took too much time on something, and maybe time will come, and especially now around the eclipse season, there's some kind of shift coming in, some shift happening, and things are coming in, and this is the chances that this might be to do with relationships, either love relationships or even business relationships. You have supporting energy, you have Queen of Wands, and this is a person, and whether this is a woman or a man, but maybe there's a person that will help you with this decision, or this moving onto something. Maybe you're moving to abroad, maybe you're dealing with foreigners, you're traveling to foreign country, or there's some kind of change happening, and this person is a very good decision maker. They're a great business person, and there's a sense of mystery about this person. So this is what I think this person might be able to help you, because usually it's the earth signs that are very slow when it comes to making decisions. You take your time. You like to weigh all the pros and cons, and especially Taurus, you're very you take your time. So something is telling me that things are changing for you in regards to, as I said, either relationships or even some business ventures or something like that. And then in your near future, you actually have the Tower. So that is a swift change coming in, like out of the blue. Something will happen, and your life will change. There's a chance of a possible loss, but sometimes it just might mean that your beliefs will be shattered, or you completely change the way you do something or the way you think. And the foundation for you for the month of March, you have the Star, and this is very nice to see. This is very spiritual, so you do have the spiritual protection here. This is all about future. This is all about hope and bright prospects, inspiration even. So whatever transpires in the month of March, whatever will be eclipsed out of your life or eclipsed into your life, it seems to me that you're being guided, or it's part of your own hope, or your own a wish. This also might mean a wish might be coming true for you. Now I just want to say that I don't want to, even though I do not, for those of you who know my reading already, even if I see bad cards, I always say it's very important to stay positive, because what you give, that's what you get, or the way you think, that's what will materialize in your life. So, and this is just the energy, and energy is fluid, and we all have free will. So yes, you have the Tower. So it might be something is coming in your near future that might not be all that comfortable, However, you have this protection here. It's almost like a dream come true, and maybe something is coming in that uh, will surprise you even. But to me, it seems like you're spiritually guided, that you're protected. And then in the position of your thoughts, you have Queen of Pentacles in reverse. And what this means is that maybe of you feel ungrounded. You might even feel disorganized, or you might feel that there is there's this busyness that is causing you stress and anxiety. But from the other cards here, I'm picking it up more like lack of nurturing, and especially when it comes to relationships. So again, as I said, either love or friends or that kind of thing. So because the way other people see you, I pulled here Five of Pentacles for you, and this means, well, first of all, it might mean some of you might have material problems or struggles, and again, I would say this is understandable. Even with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, we are heading into a tax season, so clearly most of us are thinking about money and taxes and all that stuff that we have to do. But the Five of Pentacles here is, it's either material loss or some kind of material burden, either debt or the loans, the mortgages, and all that thing that you're dealing with. But it also might mean a lover, so possible love triangle. It also might mean that you have to take care of your health because you might feel burnt out. But again, this is the image that you project, how other people see you. And because you have the Empress here in the background, this is the energy that's influencing you. That's something that's out of your control, and that's all about love and relationships and even fertility. For those of you who would like to get pregnant, start a family, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse and the Five of Pentacles here, I would say there might be some problems when it comes to love and relationships, or just you're being warned, do not get yourself involved in a triangle, because this card means lover or a mistress. So the other people would actually see it, so they would see this loyalty, or they will see this negative energy around you. So pay attention to that. What I like for you, you have great support when it comes to your environment. So your friends, your family, your co-workers. You have Ten of Pentacles, which is the highest you can go on the Pentacle scale. So again, this might be as simple as you're just trying to pay off that loan or deal with that mortgage, or getting ready for the tax season. So if you do need material help, you do have it around you. So whether it's your children, if you're older, or if it's your parents, if you're younger, or even your spouse, or friends or co-workers, so there is that to you. So just ask for help if you need it. And then you are definitely in the mood for some socializing, and to me it seems like you want to, what you're hoping for is to get out and have a good time, and maybe meet new people, maybe celebrate something with your friends, maybe network, maybe for those of you who would like to make a change when it comes to your career, which, this departure or change here might actually mean, as I said, might be tied to some business ventures. Maybe you are hoping to network, to get that important contact. So that's nice to see. And then the overall outcome of this reading is you have King of Swords in reverse. So here I would like to say that pay attention to when you're dealing with any important people in your life. So this could be a boss, even a lawyer, or a politician, or any decision maker that you depend on. because there is something negative tied to this. So it's either that in March, this is not a good time to make an important decision. And again, as I said, we're going into an eclipse season, so usually there is a lot of changes, and only when the dust settles, you will see where you are, and then you are able to move on. And especially for you coming into the near future, you still have that some kind of change coming in for you. But with the King of Swords here in reverse, as I said, it's either a important person like, as I said, a lawyer, or even your boss, or if, as I said, if it's related to the love relationship, this actually might mean some kind of dispute because of a woman. But otherwise, it just means that this is not the time to make an important decision, and also that there might be an air sign coming in the month of March, or maybe you know this person already, that you'll be dealing with, and this would be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. So pay attention and do take your time, which you normally do when it comes to decision. So just because you might be, maybe some of you, I'm not saying all of you, some of you might be regretting something, some decisions or something you didn't do in your recent past, do not jump into anything fast in the month of March. Let the dust settle. Because with the King of Swords, it seems like you don't have all the facts. So I wish you a wonderful month, and I will talk to you next month.